What's this? I'm starting on time. Still get the scenes mixed up. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Greetings, one love IPFS. I do not know you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining this evening. I hope the music's okay and I hope the sound's okay. Hello? Oh, there you go. That was weird. Turn up the volume. The mic volume. How's that? Oh, it is quiet. Hang on a second. Bear with me. Hey, Cobase Alpha. Thanks for that sub. You know, you test and you test and you test, and then things goes wrong. Is that louder? It should be louder.
One Love Eves is now following.
Thank you for the follow. Excuse me. One Love Eves. How's my audio and stuff now? Cobase Alpha! Yippee! More volume. You still want more volume, Surly Death? Are we okay now? I have new toys, and clearly sitting here recording myself and it seems okay. That you go live and people say they can't hear you. Is it okay now? Better? Worse? Okay? No? A tad more. Heck. Okay. How's this? Pardon? Sweet. Ooh, Raspberry Pi 4. More. Now, I've done more now. That should be loads. Please be loads. Hello. Hello. Oh no. Wow. Hello. Hello. I can't hear myself now. Oh, there you go. Wow. This is going really well. Not. Why is it so quiet? Ah. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Audio sounds good. Okay, right. Stressful. I realised what was going on. Can you all hear me okay? My Molly volume is 100%, my Pi volume is 100%, and the Twitch volume is 100%. Still quiet for you. We break out the powers. Boost it with gain. I'm quiet. Well, this isn't going well, is it? Stand by. Hello. Hello. How's that? That other streams. It's a new mic. Surly Dev. It's a whole new thing. I'm not following the Raspberry. I'm not using a Raspberry Pi to stream. I'm confused. Okay, is that better? Not you, but Surly Dev. Better, but still quiet. Heck. This is disappointing. Hello. Is this loud? Oh, you're listening on a Pi 4. Oh. Right. Very confused. Okay. So I've got the gain really high. I've got the volume really high. Audio's good now. Heck. This is slightly disappointing. Unless of 2 switches and 6 HDMI cables. What are you doing, Surly Dev? Unless Windows Update broke my speakers. Mate, are you on your new laptop, Rally Dom? Shall I show you what I'm using and what could... It should be better, not worse. Oh. Not this scene. I'm using a Focus, a Go LXR Mini, which is meant to be all singing or dancing, and off stream doing local recordings it seemed fine. However, you're all telling me it's rubbish. Well, that was a good investment then. So that's what I'm using with a new microphone, an XLR microphone, which is I don't know. I think the sound is good, to be honest. Okay, right. Okay, my sound on my end setup sounds good. Good. Okay. What's weird for me? I've got what do they call it? There's a word. I'll think of it in a second. Monitoring on, so now I can hear myself. So it's really odd for me. I'm still recovering from my cold, so still got a bit of a sore throat. So hopefully it'll go tonight. Part of the fun of this setup, I've been playing around, which now seems a bit not so much fun, and it won't work now, just to prove me wrong. I did this. I'm in a cave. But it seems like the wind's been taking up my sound because none of you could hear me. Surly Dev. I'll have to show you my wiring around my setup. I have my work laptop, 2 work dials, and a Raspberry Pi 4 connected to 24-inch via switch box, and one of my work monitors via switch box, plus my Raspberry Pi 3 connected to the 24-inch via the switch box. Please, lets me switch between all sorts of monitor combinations. Nice. I have 3 keyboards, a trackball, a mouse, a trackpad, and on my desk. Wow. I've got lots more Codebase Alpha. Yeah, Windows broke my speakers. gets confusing taking links from Twitch chats when I'm typing on. I bet it does. Yeah, leave cave mode on. So you like cave mode? I talk differently when I do this. I don't know why.
There's also baby mode. I can be a baby. I can also...
The force is strong with you.
And to be very, very topical.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Those effects are too loud. Talking about not being able to win. Right, so just turn some volume down. Here, you sounded American on the last one. At least it's loud. That was incredible. So yeah, I could be a chipmunk. Hello. How was this? I don't know what that one sounds like. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Let's do that again.
Hello! That's better!
I'm a child at heart. What can I say? So yeah, I pressed the wrong button if you're talking about the first attempt. And then I corrected it, Codebase Alpha. I'm assuming we're getting the delay issue here. And what you should be noticing as well, when I talk, the music should go quieter. If that's working. Seems to be, for looking at the mixer bars. Wow. What kind of software is my bot written? Right, okay, my bot, which is not running at the moment, is C#. And I have a really odd issue which I can't explain, probably because I don't understand Docker too much. We can get into that if you want. I have no plan for tonight's stream at all, as usual. That's just how it goes with the Ramblings Geek stream. Ah, word. Have you tried PM2? I've tried PM2 in the... Well, Magic Mirror software uses PM2. Well, if we're talking about the same thing. PM2 that I've seen is on a Raspberry Pi for managing processors, applications. At current audio settings, you are loud enough, but actually overmodulated. So it'd be worth fiddling and more off stream. Yeah, I was going to do a private test stream last night, but I was watching Mike the Jolly. There is so many settings on this Go LXLR. Now, on their Discord channel, they've released an update for Better Gate, as they call it, as it's called in the software. So I could show you the software. So, software. PM2 start. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah. So, I'm no audio expert, so all these are currently on the default. I do have a swear button. So when I want to swear and say, this doesn't work. Hey, Chris Jones. How you doing? Chris missed all the sound effects. So when you all said you couldn't hear me, I increased the gain here. And the gain in here. I don't know why there's two. Makes no sense. And according to this, I'm too loud. I'm clipping. Yeah, can I restart? Yeah, I can restart. Should we give Chris a preview of the sound effects? What should you... Oh, I've got an appropriate one for Chris. He'll have this one coming up soon. Not just yet. About 18 months, maybe.
Daddy, 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 Daddy.
Or when you want to mention Brexit. Do you have Windows XP sound? I don't know. Not currently. I do have other sound effects. And then Chris will be able to say,
I am your father.
you see, things like that. So while I've been ill and not being able to talk, I have been messing. Probably too much. I'm wondering whether the overmodulation's coming from the voice modulation software or something. Because none of this has been tried on stream yet. If I turn that off, I can't hear myself now. Yay. Yeah. More work needed. There's no Stream Deck integration with the Go XLR as of yet. That's coming. And there's a firmware update that changes this gate, apparently, and everyone's on the Discord, the Go XLR Discord, is raving about it. However, it's not out for the Go XLR Mini yet, so I'm hoping that will be better. Because I have mic game up. I'm scared to do this. Is that any better? Oh, does that sound awful? Hello? So hard to tell. He looks down and it's right there. What I really want to know is how are you finding the keyboard? Oh, we haven't even discussed the keyboard yet, Chris. I bought a new mic and I bought a Go XLR. That's what I was messing with. I wonder what this audio program is written in. Yeah, I have no idea. Overmod to the 9th degree. What keeps flickering? Is it this top? That's the only flicker I can see. Yeah, there's something definitely funky going on. It's behaving differently than it was. The background, not your image. Weird. That is weird. So if I take that off. Oh wow. That's what's going on? That's open, but I can't see it on my screen. Oh god. All right, okay. This is going well tonight. Right, keyboard. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, Chris. Dink. There we go. So Chris is referring to the Keytron K4. Yeah. A lot of shadows on this. And it does all pretty lighty things. If you can see that. There you go. Make it a little bit bigger. So yeah. So I'm not sure where I can type because I'll probably take myself off stream. We'll just do that. It does things like that when you hit the keys. The one I particularly like, which I can't find. It's a really, really nice keyboard. How do you describe it? It's very smooth. I did buy some dampeners because I wasn't sure about how clicky it was, and I put the dampeners on a couple of keys and I didn't like it. I prefer the clickiness. hard to type while you're holding the camera in the other hand. Other than that, it's brilliant. Oh, Provision Vim user, indeed. Yeah, it is a US layout, and that is a bit tricky. If they do bring out a UK one, I will be buying the UK. The real shame is I bet it's not as good as the original IBM PC code, which was amazing. Yeah, you can get them second-hand for an absolute fortune on eBay. We all need USB ports for our brain. I'm not sure whether that's a good idea. The other thing is, which I find a little bit icky, is the USB port being on the left hand side. I prefer it to be on the back and the middle, or on the right side. Hold it in your mouth. So I'm going to turn this camera off because A, I'm holding it, and B, me moving around must be really annoying. So let's turn that off. He says, there you go. No, Chris, I'm not. It was too short. I bought a longer one. It wouldn't reach for two reasons. My PC's too far away because if I bring that back on again. Oh, press the wrong one. Hello. Nope. You think I know these by now, wouldn't you? So my PC is there. So it's quite a long distance. Plus, I also have to... Oh, the bot is running. Oh, that means it's still running on the Raspberry Pi from a week ago. Lol. We'll get to that in a second. And that was the other, yeah, so the cable needs to be long enough to reach and the standing desk, so I need enough slack for it to move up and down. So they are the reasons for the new cable. Vector didn't, right, Kobe Selfie, you've hit on the problem that I've hit on with running Vector in a Docker container. You know what I meant. No hub. There is a hub on the left hand side of my desk, which is controlling the wireless for the headset, the Stream Deck, the webcam that I just had on, Vector, and it used to be the USB mic, which I've now swapped out, and there wasn't enough power. It was killing the camera. No, I have not. Codebase Alpha updated to .NET of 3.1. Vector Taco. Lol. Let's swimming rubber tables, indeed. So, let's... Since we're getting into that conversation, unless you want to hear more sound effects. My new toy. Anyway, no hub between your PC and a keyboard. I have a 10 port one in the middle, but nothing that is using too much bandwidth. Well, yeah, it's kind of in between. It's sitting underneath the desk, strapped on. It's only a little 5 port. Doesn't he appear if you say his name 3 times? Robert Tables, Robert Tables, Robert Tables. Supposedly. Because PM2 save and you're done, and PM2 plus to remote monitor. Yeah, I actually don't know a lot about PM2 other than I did use it at the Magic Mirror project. As in just to start, stop it and get the logs. So, Docker containers. That sounds like a song. Docker containers. Type PM2 startup. So, there's the hub there. It's actually quite empty at the moment. Janiscu, hello. Like, container. Chuckle Brothers, Chuckle Vision. There's actually an auto-tune on this. Oh, God. Chuckle Vision. Did that work? Chuckle Vision. Wow, I don't think that worked very well. Such a random stream so far. We've only been going 20 minutes. I'm really concerned about the audio. See, I'm getting tripped up by the different keyboard layout. But it is a nice keyboard to type on. Audio's good, flickering still there on your terminal. I don't get the flickering. No one's ever commented about the video quality before. This is intriguing and concerning. Live. Bitrate. I'm not seeing it on the stream output. And it says the stream's excellent, as in the quality going out. So you know my server's got a blown out bulging screen. I had to take my MacBook back early this week and had 2 Pixel Box and a Lime Peer the other week. Oh, Chris. It may be Twitch's overlay. Which Twitch's overlay? Chris, I'm sorry to hear your that happened. Not good. I made a 3D scan from what I could 3D print. I made a 3D scan from me what I could 3D print. Janescu, I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say to us. I made a 3D scan from me. So you scanned yourself and you printed yourself? And you still need to get the servers repaired as well? Man. Oh, that sucks. They say with my ad block maybe it was fighting Twitch's ads. Possibly. One Love IPFS. Do I know you? I'm not sure. 3D scan app helps so you could 3D scan something and for test scan myself. Have I attempted 3D print key? No, Chris. I was printing off a Stargate and a bunch of other things. This case for the 3D printer to put the motherboard in of the 3D printer and the Raspberry Pi and rejig it all. And I went through a phase of printing that much off. The printer was never off, and I got fed up with the noise of it because it's sitting right next to me. So I'm having a bit of a 3D print break. I need to find another room to put it into so I can print more often. The app need a camera with depth sensor, like, oh. So I've got a Logitech 4K Brio Janescu. And that's got Windows Hello. So that should be able to do it. And get your lurk on, Chris. Yeah. Oh, so it's been running for 2 days. Now, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Can I cheat and do it? There you go, I can cheat. Oh, they won't bash. I found your stream from your ping in Discord, and I guess Twitch is broken for me. Oh, right. That's okay. I thought you were somebody else. Sorry. I was just checking. I didn't know you, and I didn't want to seem ignorant and not acknowledging you properly. But welcome. Welcome anyway.
Welcome to the stream. You are welcome.
Is this going to get annoying me doing this? Have you got Docker running on a Pi? I have got Docker running on a Pi. Surly dev. How's the noises in the background, Vector and me typing? Are they overbearing? This is the first stream with this new mic and the Go XLR. Everything runs on a Pi, even PM2. Wow, you are so obsessed with PM2. Lol, Docker won't run on my Windows Home PC. Oh, because it's Windows Home and not Pro. Docker works on Windows. I want to stop that. I'm gonna stop the bot if I can type. So I'm a bad typer anyway, but I'm a little worse with this keyboard, but I'm still getting used to it. What is your OS on the Pi? It is Stretch, not Buster, because Docker doesn't work with. Oh, was it Docker? No, Docker did work with Buster. It didn't work with Buster. They fixed it, and then .NET Core. The .NET Core Azure DevOps agent would not then run on Buster. Armbrian. Well, it depends on Windows you have. Well, as soon as Windows 10, whatever release they release it on with WSL2, then you will be able to run Docker on Windows Home. Because technically Docker will be running inside the Linux VM, which is what WSL2 is going to run on, a customized VM. CD8A. So that should be gone now, which it is. Excellent. You could get Docker to run on a home VirtualBox, but it's a bit of a faff. Yeah, Chris, I have tried that, and it is a faff, and it's not very successful either. Right, okay. I know what I'm trying to show you, and we will get there. I promise. Was it 243? Yeah, 243. Oh, the container's not running. Oh, shoot. That was me testing something else. It is this one. This is the one. 243. Go on. There we go. Right, this is the problem I keep running into, and I don't understand what's going on. Probably because of my lack of understanding of how Docker works. What are we up to? Which release of Windows? It's not out yet, Codebase Alpha. It's still in development. It may come out on the next release or the release after that. Who knows? If you want to go to Windows Insider, have fun with that. So you can see what's actually happening there. I still use VMs or app services in prod. Oh, okay. Robert Tables did a whole stream about that. Not how, but arguing why you can't get. Yes, I was in that stream. But unlike Linux, Microsoft sells or provides Windows for business reasons. So Pretzel Rocks has posted a link to the chat, and my bot takes a copy of all links and writes them to file for me to peruse at my own leisure. So we know the bot has got network access, but the bot can't connect to Vector. And I don't quite understand why. So this is where we're up to. This is actually getting all deployed through the CI/CD now, so all that's done. So we're very close to actually achieving my original goal. There's no music. Thought you might like to know. It's probably because it's so low, and when I talk, it goes quieter automatically. So if I do that and stop talking. And then if I talk again, the music should go quieter. Yes, it does. So if I kill this... Really? Wow. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. We can play around with it. I would like that update to come up for the Go XLR as well. See, the way I've got it set up to get I'm going to turn that music down, just for now, because it's overbearing for me and my ears. It might be the way I've got it set up for the voice changer as well. Yeah, I've killed the music now for the moment. I wonder. I'm just gonna. I can't help myself. Oh. Have I messed this up? Hang on a second, guys. No, maybe not. Hello, do you have an echo now? Pull your code into Docker and start inside the container. If you want, I can show you a guide, my friend Rose. I'm willing to look at that. I just don't want to get off base too much. Yeah, but But this should work anyway, shouldn't it? Without doing anything, just using standard Docker stuff. So if I'm sure to dox me. I'm going to dox myself on this, but we'll run this. Oh wow, this is a really old version. Hang on a second. I think I opened the wrong project. Silly me. Close that. Yeah, that's me just messing about with something else. I don't know what network vector's on now. Let's find out. He's changed his IP. Oh, interesting. Could this be why it's not working all this time? Oh, I hope it's not this simple. Let me do this on a different screen, just in case I dox myself. Bear with. If it's this simple, this is going to be funny that I've overlooked this. No way. Right. Docker works better Linux. You can install Ubuntu inside Linux. The issue's not obsessed with PM2. Oh, the bot. Yeah, but the whole exercise is to learn Docker and understand Docker and work around issues about this. Let's close that. Let's take that breakpoint away. There we go.
Vector is alive.
Yes, Chris Jones, correct. So yeah, that worked. So that was interesting. And then you can see it spat out the chat log, basically. Oh man. So that's built. So if I commit this now, oh god. If this works, it's going to be hilarious. I can't. Yeah. Okay. Still getting used to this keyboard. So sorry. Doopy doopy doo. No. They're excluded. Honest, governor. Oh, I don't know where. Stand by. Need to check something. You can see them in the status. Shh. I know, I just hacky. I'm still learning, Chris. I'm still learning. So that should now go off to, yeah. Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Wow, that was not meant to go on there. I'll have to fiddle with the Ubuntu inside Windows deal more. Yeah, WSL and WSL2 is really nice. I mean, WSL is... Oh, go away. Right. No, not that one. So there's Ubuntu. That's WSL1. Where's my Azure doobie-doob gone? See, Clarkio's mask. There you go. Now he's back. Let's turn that on. Yay, there we go. Phew, that was close. GitHub. I'll have to fiddle with those. Okay. Get rid of that. Your audio seems to improve somehow. I just had you turn you down. I fiddled before. I was messing with it last night, so I may have made a boo-boo in OBS and not realised I changed it. I'm not sure. Excuse me. I'm not sure myself. Didn't want this, did I? I wanted DevOps after all that. Kirby itself. I notice when I pull the video halfway down the screen, the flickering stops. I am using Azure Mask. It wasn't loaded for some reason though. It is now. Right, so what's this? Oh, okay, so this is where we're up to. So it's changed the IP. I'll zoom in so you can all see that a little bit better. So we're just waiting for this to do its thing and push it out. I just want to see whether that IP address change makes it work on the Pi. It could just be the wrong IP. What is that? What is what? What is what? Oh wow, my tea's gone cold. Heck. So while we wait for that, I'm going to do some more random sound effects so you all know what I've got to play with. There's loads, by the way. Azure Mask helps prevent... Oh! Showing secrets. Yes, exactly. So we have
an announcement. We have an announcement.
You've had Santa, we've had Dark Vader, we've had Cave. Underwater?
This is underwater. I'm now underwater, apparently.
This is telephone. I'm on the telephone.
Chipmunks. Check out Clarkio. Oh my. Oh dear.
I mean Azure keys. Azure keys. Azure keys? What's Azure keys? What are we talking about?
You're despicable.
That one. There you go, that's completed. So now it should go to releases, which it has, and now it should be deploying to the Pi. Here we go. This messes up. There's a problem with this, but it's okay.
You're despicable.
Oh, I shouldn't do that. You can hear that, can't you? Heck. So this microphone's totally different to the USB microphone that I had. Ow. Punch desk. Oh, I wonder whether the pretzel volume's down. No, 100%. So it's not that. I'm so confused because all the testing that I did, everything sounded absolutely fine. Music here. So curious. Codebase Alpha. I think cloud is taking too much control over the internet, so I use a lot of DDIs, and VPNs, and home PCs for data distribution. At work, we are moving 100% into the cloud. There you go. Vector veiled. So it works locally. It just doesn't work in the container. So if we go back to the I think it's going to be 244. So let's check the oh, I always do that. Yeah, 244 2 minutes ago. And this is where you end up with 2 running. Port, yeah, maybe. But right, okay, so I was thinking IP addresses. I think it might be ports, but it's running on 443. I wish I could tell you how much I'm spending. Is it a closely guarded secret? As in, you do actually know. Our data is 8 to 10 times cheaper than cloud. Codebase Alpha, good for us. Then don't just rely on that job for another 25 years. So I'm assuming it's connecting to, this is my assumption. I've just answered my own question. So the container's got access to the outside world, but hasn't got access to my local LAN. Now it makes so much more sense. So I need to map the container to my LAN. How the hell do we do that? Docker.
Calling Robert Tables. Calling Robert Tables. Robert Tables, we need your assistance. Docker.
Who does moon rockets when you retire? Mars rockets. Yeah, just imagine Codebase Alpha when you're retired. You're going to be streaming all day, every day. Because that's what you want to do in a retirement, of course. So, I have no clue how to if anyone wants to tell me what to do here, feel free to tell me what to do. Docker container give access to local LAN. There we go. Hello, I'm setting up NX Alpine as a reverse proxy would like to expose some locally websites to the outer world. These sites are hosted on a different computer on the network, but because our transfer configurations... Basically, the question is, what do I have to do with my local access from the Docker contain currently bridged? Oh, yes. Because I'm bridged on that one. I know, I'm sorry, Chris. Depending on who you speak to. I always just said NGIX. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, whatever.
Now, Chris. Be a good boy if you want presents for Christmas.
Does that actually sound like Santa Claus? I don't know. You shouldn't have to do anything. Oh. That's not good. What's the host IP? Is it on the 192.168?
Ho, ho, ho.
Have you tried setting up anything special with Docker or use Total Default Network? Total Default Network. Do you need any special routing to reach the network? Any funky firewall routing setups? In the setting you describe, if the host is say 192.168.254.2 and you did something, I'd expect it to work. Evil Santa. Jolly Green Giant, yeah, I thought the same. It sounded like what was it? What did he say? Was it ho 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 Jolly Green Giant? No. Yeah, it was ho ho green giant.
Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
Oh dear, the things you do to amuse yourself. Why would you need to mess with IP tables? I have no idea. Figured out what caused the problems. I haven't even read it yet. You probably read it. I forgot that I added the service for Docker and disabled its managing of IP. Well, I've not done that. Not intentionally, anyway. In that case, this thread explains what's needed to establish communication between the LAN. For my current needs, this is the command. Wow, should I just run it and see what happens? Just fits and giggles. This stream just gets better, doesn't it? Thanks, Codebase Alpha. I need to jazz it up a bit more. I keep saying this. I keep repeating myself. Time is an issue at the moment. The new year, end of January onwards, I should have more time. Personal things going on, but I should have more time-ish. The little fella is having his operation next year, so on his foot. So God knows how that's going to affect time. But hopefully, I should have more spare time to do streaming stuff and prep more and think about what I want to code more. I do have a crazy idea, which I only came up with tonight. Yeah, absolutely, Surly Dev. It's extremely cheap. I couldn't believe it, which is why I did it. So it's this thing. I mean, there's loads more that I'm not messing with. You know, I've got Spaceman. This could be the Spaceman for Codebase Alpha's Alien.
I'm a spaceman. Nah, doesn't sound that good, does it?
And apparently you can make your own, which I've not actually tried yet. But this was like £14 for the whole year, for a lifetime license. Whether I'm going to get any more voices, who knows? Deep.
This is deep. Deep. We're going deep.
And apparently this one's going to make me sound like a woman.
I am now a woman. I don't know whether that's real. I actually did read a lot of documentation and still get confused. Nothing like Alf.
Is it Alpha's in Alien Life Form as the TV show? volume is miles better now. Good. I fiddled. Not sure whether I did anything great. Yep. Ah. And what did Alf sound like? Just sounds like a you sound like that Jenna woman. Oh god. We can't hear it. Oh my word. Sending trial and error like we said this morning. Yeah, absolutely, Riley Dom. So let's snap that there. Let's get that snapped over there. I'm not sure. Is it on 17? Oh, it is on 17. Heck. No permission. Sudo. Oh, it did an error at that time. Can you see that down there? It's sort of down here. Or down. Oh. By hand. Does the bot connect to Twitch or IRC? I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. It's connecting to the Twitch APIs using TwitchLib, the Nugget or Nougat, because Chris will tell me off for saying things wrong again. Yes, Dom. Space in the private key. No idea. Let's is it running at the moment? Containers ls. Did I spell that wrong? Heck. Images. Oh, container, not containers. Why is it ls for that and just image for images? Oh, I did miss the comment about an incoming PR. Is that from you by any chance, Chris? What have you done? Just trying to derail the screen. Yeah, that will work. Problem is that I can't read it now. So I want to stop this one, don't I? Stop C1C. Go. I've submitted a very small tweet PR to your chatbot rebate to Alec. Ah, thanks, Chris. I'm sure I'll accept that. 244. Let's see what this does. If this works, it'll be amazing. I doubt it though. Connecting to vector failed. Grrr. First bit of coding you've done in weeks. Chris, my GitHub is here. Nice. Beat me to it, Chris Jones. So, see, you do commands like this, and how do you test it? So I suppose I should be able to ping. Which I can't. Oh. What's the Docker 0? Is that the name? Is that the name of the container? I should have looked at the documentation for this rather than guessing, shouldn't I? Gotta shoot for a bit again, be back soon. No worries, righty done. That's pretty obscure. It's hard to find. It's called Chatbot. Oh my word. What? I don't know what the... I need to look up this. What's this IP tables doing? Should we put Docker in? Lots of text. Restrict. Add IP tables. Oh god, are you baiting me to go and look at this? Ooh. Man, it's weak. Shall I deny it? I'll merge it later because we're messing with it right now. Docker user. What? What's this? All of Docker's IP table rules are added to the Docker chain. Do not manipulate the tables manually. If you need to add rules which load before Docker rules, add them in the Docker user. Oh. I don't think I did that, did I? There's a lag with what, the video or the audio or both? Is it a Twitch lag or is it just because Twitch is telling me excellent, no recommended changes on my stream going outbound. OBS? Just a Twitch lag. Oh right, okay. Because OBS is telling me there's no drop frames. My delay set to 5 seconds, which is the minimum you can have. Hey Vector. Hey Vector. Hey Vector. Be quiet. He's not annoying me at all. How do you run this without Docker? Vector say wait. Luckily he's not running, or it is running but it's not working. How do you run this without Docker? I can just run it on my local PC as a compiled .NET Core app. So the idea was just to leave it running all the time on a Pi, chugging away, and to go through the process of doing CI/CD. Bruce going through the CI/CD process with Azure and a Raspberry Pi. That makes me sad. I need a wah, don't I? I haven't got one. Sorry, Chris. Well, not one on the Stream Deck anyway. I need another Stream Deck. I actually thought the other day that having the 32 makes less sense, because you almost like want multiple 15 to have it on different screens. But I need to stop buying stuff badly. Okay, well, I don't know how to do it with Docker. I play with a sad Brian on my SD for you. No worries. I'm not reading this, am I? By default, all external source IPs are allowed to connect to the Docker daemon. To allow only specific IP or network access to containers, insert a negated rule at the top of the Docker filter chain. For example, the following rule restricts external access to all IP addresses except. So that sounds like, to me, I'm so confused. By default, it should be pinging the local LAN. What do I want to do? I want to swap that round so you guys can see it for a start. There we go. That's better. I can make that smaller, make that bigger. This should not be an, yeah. Kobe Salvi, do you agree with what I've just read? By default, all external IP sources are allowed to connect to Docker. I don't know whether I'm understanding this correctly. ASP.com with PM2. One love. I love your insistence on PM2, but I'm not trying to learn PM2. I'm trying to learn Docker. Right, okay. So what I was going to try and get into it, wasn't I? Let's didn't mean to do that. Let's clear that. Right, do we have a container? Don't trust that. Did I kill it? Not that you have to use that. There's always finding ways to do one thing. Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind to learn more about it. I just don't want to go off on too much of a tangent. Mrs. Steele, go on. Mrs. Doyle, go on. Try PM2. I should have done. Go on. Try PM2. Did that work? Oh wow. Bye. I should be back. I hit the wrong button on the stream deck. You're back, yeah. Oh man, you never actually used .NET Core. Oh, right, okay. Apologies about that. I accidentally caught the wrong button with my finger and ended the stream prematurely. Oops, sorry. Ah, dear. It's ace in my humble opinion. I agree. Excuse me, Kobe Sulfur. I've got a lot to learn on .NET Core or C#. On with this, well, you need to download. Well, if you've got the .NET Core SDK installed for a start, if you get that installed, which you can get from .NET Core, if I grab that, this bugs me. It will download automatically, so you can go and get it from there. So download that. Just install Windows. Been using. Okay, so it should work on Windows 7. Never actually tried it, unless somebody else has. So download that. Once it's installed, clone the repo to your disk if you're using my repo. jump into the folder, type .NET space build, it'll build it, and then you can type .NET space run, and it should run it. It won't actually work because it uses environment variables for all the secrets, so they won't be there, and none of that's documented because written by me. You'll have to go off and get yourself some Twitch stuff, or keys and whatnot, auth keys. It's a very rambling stream this evening. Right, this is what I was trying to do, wasn't I? Let's do that and do that. It should run it. There you go. Boom. Bishy bashy boom. So what can I ping here? I presume I can ping the